we have information on the Tennessee Aquarium, NASA, and more. Aaron Carroll will have your weather, and Zach Byron will have your sports.
It's Wednesday, September 6, 2018, and you're watching Vox News Today.
Please stand for the pledge of the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Time to read this report.
Good afternoon, I'm Tara Davis.
And I'm Gideon Ratcliffe.
There's an increasing amount of research that suggests visiting an aquarium has the soothing health benefits of reducing heart rates and significantly lowering blood pressure. While most feel relaxed and content exploring the exhibits of the Tennessee Aquarium, the aquarium says others might be overwhelmed or anxious at times. Marilyn Payne, the aquarium's manager of diversity and inclusion, says, quote, individuals with autism, dementia, PTSD, and similar conditions face hurdles that many of us rarely consider unless we have family or friends with sensory sensitivities or challenges. While some of our staff have been trained to assist guests with sensory sensitivities for many years, we were looking for an opportunity to provide more training and the necessary tools to offer the most comfortable and accommodating experience for all of our guests. Furthermore, the aquarium says it partnered with Culture City, a nationally recognized nonprofit that works with visitor-serving organizations to revolutionize and bring about change in the community for individuals with sensory needs. Culture City toured the aquarium to establish headphone zones and quiet zones that could serve as an oasis of calm for guests in need of a quieter, less stimulating environment.
Surveillance video is shedding light on who took off with thousands of exotic insects and small reptiles in Philadelphia. The Insectarium of small reptiles in Philadelphia. The CEO says it was an inside job, and he wants the former employees involved in the theft to step forward. David Spun reports.
Give it back. This is not over until we get those creatures back.
A plea from a boss to his now former employees. 7,000 live insects and small reptiles. That's what Philadelphia Insectarium and Butterfly Pavilion CEO John Cambridge says his employees stole 2 weeks ago.
We know exactly who did it. We have them on camera doing it. We know where the critters were taken.
Cambridge says he's working with police, and he's pointing the finger at 5 former employees. We first reported the story last week, but now Cambridge has this new surveillance video he wants the public to see. He says the employees can be seen taking spiders and other small insects out of their habitats, and it happened in the middle of the day. This camera captured them loading the insects into cars. The goal of the thieves, according to Cambridge, make money.
If they piecemeal sell it, they'll get about $40,000.
Philadelphia police detectives have been interviewing potential suspects. Cambridge thanks the department for the help. Now he's hoping that hard work leads to charges and, more importantly, the return of the insects.
Insects are the foundation of all terrestrial ecosystems. And so
Trump and Kim seated meeting at Singapore summit report about Pyongyang's view of the relations with the U.S. The South Korean delegation says Kim has, quote, unwavering trust for President Trump. The envoy also says Kim wants to achieve denuclearization while President Donald Trump is in office. But Kim says he wants to see, quote, matching measures from the U.S.
Scientists have discovered a new feature on Saturn. NASA's Cassini spacecraft detected a high-altitude vortex on the planet's north pole, shaped like a hexagon. Researchers discovered a similarly shaped vortex on Saturn's south pole back in 2004. Now that the planet's northern hemisphere is entering summer, scientists were able to see the second structure. The lower vortex seems to influence what happens above it and suggests that both hexagons could be part of a massive structure, hundreds of miles in height. These polar hexagons are part of Saturn's weather system and are likely to be due to the planet's rotation, like the jet stream we have on Earth. Now I'll send it over to Aaron.
Alright, are we going to need an umbrella for our plans this weekend? We'll find out the 7-day forecast after this break.
Oh no! Oh no! Where's my ID? I have your ID. Here you go, right here. Wow! Thanks! No problem, kid. See you in another life.
Now it's time for our 7-day forecast. Alright, Thursday we got a 30% chance of rain with a high 88 and a low 67. As well on Friday with a high 88, but only a 20% chance in rain, which is very not likely of raining at all, with a low of 68. Saturday we got a high of 88, a low 69. Sunday we got a high 86 with a 50% chance of rain with a low 68. Monday through Wednesday we have a really good chance of rain as well, with a high 82 on Monday with a low 68, high 80 on Tuesday with a low 67, and then a high 86 and a low 67 on Wednesday. Now let's send it over to Zach with our sports.
Is it good weather for sports? We will find out after this break. Welcome back. Now let's take a look at your MLB scores from last night. The Toronto Blue Jays had an exciting win last night, beating the Tampa Blue Rays with a score of 10-3. Yeah, 10-3 last night. In another news, in football news, Bradley is taking a little break this week for an upcoming game with our crosstown rival, the Cleveland Blue Raiders, next week. That's all for me. Now let's take a look at our school announcements.
Awful. Oh, no way. That is not happening.
Now let's take a look at our school announcements.
Sophomores and juniors interested in taking the PSAT, it is on October 24th. Sign-ups are due September 17th, and there's a $17 fee. See Ms. Lund with any questions.
Bachelorettes are taking applications for new members. Bachelorettes must be a junior or senior. Bachelors must be a senior. All applications are due to Miss Deal by Thursday, September 6th. You can get the application at H31.
The senior ACT retake will be October 2nd for any senior wanting to retake the ACT for free. See your advisor teacher to sign up to retake the ACT, and the ACT is a graduation requirement.
The BCHS Rock Band is looking for a bassist for the upcoming spring semester. Please stop by H12 if you are interested.
Do you think you're the next voice of Bradley Central AV Productions? We're looking for a news anchor. The production has many perks, one of them being the eligibility to compete in this year's Skills USA competition alongside 3 other teammates. If interested, please see Mr. Shroyer in H12 to schedule an audition time.
We are online on YouTube at BCHS VOX News.
Check us out on SchoolTube, Facebook, and of course VoxNews.net.
You just can't get enough Vox.
That's all we have for you today, Bradley Central.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears.